A teacher bought shoes for a poor student. The principal fired her, then a billionaire called. The sound of squeaky sneakers echoed through the school hallway, accompanied by muffled laughter from a group of students. Emma Davis, a dedicated elementary school teacher, turned her head to see little Max walking into her classroom. His sneakers, torn and taped together, flopped noisily as he moved. Max's face was flushed with embarrassment. Emma's heart ached. Max was the quietest student in her class, often fading into the background. He never raised his hand, avoided eye contact, and always sat alone during lunch. Emma knew his family struggled financially. His mother worked 2 jobs, and his father wasn't in the picture. That afternoon, as the other kids played outside, Emma approached Max. "Hey, Max," she said softly. "How are you doing?" He shrugged, avoiding her gaze. "I'm fine, Miss Davis." Emma crouched beside him, gently placing a hand on his desk. "I noticed your shoes. Would it be okay if I got you a new pair?" "No pressure, just want to help." Max's eyes darted up, wide with disbelief. You'd do that for me?" "Of course," Emma replied, smiling warmly. The next day, Emma stopped by a local store, using her own money to purchase a sturdy pair of sneakers. She wrapped them in bright paper and placed them on Max's desk before he arrived. When he saw the gift, his face lit up like the morning sun. "Thank you, Miss Davis," he whispered, clutching the box tightly. Word spread quickly. By lunchtime, the principal, Mr. Grant, summoned Emma to his office. His tone was cold, his expression stern. "Emma, I've received complaints from parents. They feel your actions were inappropriate and unfair to other students." "Inappropriate?" Emma asked, bewildered. "I just wanted to help a student in need." "This is not your role," Mr. Grant snapped. "We have policies in place for these situations. I'm afraid I have to let you go. Please hand in your resignation by the end of the day." The news hit Emma like a thunderbolt. She packed her belongings in silence, tears welling in her eyes. As she walked out of the school, Max ran up to her, his new sneakers on his feet. "Miss Davis, are you leaving because of me?" he asked, his voice trembling. Emma knelt to his level, her own tears falling freely now. "No, Max. Never think that. You deserve kindness, and I'd do it all over again." That evening, Emma's story was shared on social media by another teacher who admired her courage. Within hours, the post went viral. People from all over the world applauded her compassion and criticized the school's decision. The next morning, Emma's phone buzzed with an unknown number. She hesitated before answering. "Is this Miss Davis?" a deep, friendly voice asked. "Yes, this is Emma," she replied cautiously. "This is Jonathan Hayes," the voice continued. "I'm a philanthropist and a firm believer in acts of kindness. Your story moved me deeply. I'd like to offer you a position at my nonprofit organization, where we help underprivileged children. I think you'd be perfect for the job." Emma's breath caught in her throat. "Are you serious?" "Absolutely. And one more thing, tell Max his shoes were just the beginning. We'll be launching a program in your town to ensure no child goes without what they need." Tears streamed down Emma's face as hope replaced her despair. A week later, Emma stood on a stage at a local community center, speaking to a packed audience about the power of kindness. Max sat in the front row, beaming, his new sneakers shining brightly. Her voice was steady as she concluded. "Sometimes standing up for what's right comes at a cost, but the rewards are far greater. Kindness can change lives, not just for the person receiving it but for all of us. Together, we can create a world where no child feels left behind." The crowd erupted in applause, and Emma knew her journey had just begun.